When Mary was sleeping one day, she saw an angel with a blue robe and grey wings. Mary was kind of shocked, like who wouldn't be? And then the angel told her that she would have the Son of God. The angel told Mary and Joseph they was going to have a baby, and you have to be kind to him and don't let him cry ever. I say she was very nice to just say yes to having a baby boy, because if, let's just say in like 30 years, if an angel came down to me and said, you're going to have a baby boy, that would be a very big shock. I don't think that there was any inflation back those times like we have today. So I think back then things were very cheap, but jobs were hard. Like Joseph was a carpenter, which would be long days, long nights. And I don't really know what Mary does. I think she sweeps floors or something. But the world in a few years is going to be a lot more expensive.
King Herod wanted to do a census. Census is where you have to leave your country so the king can count how much people is in his country. So Joseph had to go to Bethlehem, and Mary also went with him as well. So she had to go on a donkey. The donkey must have been really tired when going to Bethlehem.
And why would the donkey have been so tired?
Because Mary was pregnant, she was sitting on a donkey. Of course the donkey's going to be tired.
And there we have it. Exhausted donkeys, tough conditions, and the shock of finding out you're going to be a mum or a dad. You're all very, very welcome to this special Christmas edition of Our Divine Sparks with me, Derval MacDonald. The Nativity, a simple story of a baby born in a stable on this very morning more than 2,000 years ago. As you've just been hearing, it's a story that never fails to spark the imagination.
Instead of a donkey, they should have Sonic the Hedgehog. If I were to go on a long journey, I'd wear something very comfortable and casual. So if I were Joseph, I'd be wearing tracksuit. Wait, is Bethlehem hot or cold?
Hot, I think.
I'd be wearing tracksuit with a spare change underneath and a t-shirt and a jumper. I don't think Mary was wearing stilettos or high pumps or something, so she needed her Skechers. Or Asics or Adidas. I would pack coats, I would pack hair bobbins, I would pack shoes, pants, tops, t-shirts, vests. Diapers? Yes, diapers too. At least Mary had the donkey because, like, my dad said that, like, diesel's going up, like, 10 cents every week or something. Like, the donkey obviously was tired, but, if he kept walking, then he obviously wanted to get them there. So, like, he obviously knew it was for a good cause, so he did it anyway. I think the donkey's name is Cristiano Ronaldo. I hope they got a pizza delivery on the way. I would be starving. I wondered what they, like, think when they wanted to stay, but nobody wanted to let them in because it'd be like going on vacation and you're at a hotel and then next door there's a baby crying and there's a woman screaming. That's not a holiday. So the night before Christmas, the innkeeper said, our house is too full, there's no room for you. No rooms left. We're completely full. He could be like, we're full, now get out. Please be reasonable. It's very late. Please, will you let us come in? We just want to see the baby so we can give him this crown, and we'll probably bring all your gold and we'll bring all the pets.
Why do you think the innkeepers were so mean?
Maybe they didn't have love. Knock, knock, knock.
Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, the Savior is born.
So there we go. It was no holiday. Just as no two children tell identical versions of the Christmas story, the accounts in the four.
There was animal dung and flies, and it was really smelly. She says, when she has the baby. So then Mary and Joseph found a manger, and then they put baby Jesus into it. And that's like having a baby in your cereal bowl.
But also, when Jesus was born, all the animals were too interested in Jesus to run away.
What animals were in the stables, do we know?
Well, I know that there was camels because the three wise men brought them, and maybe the shepherds did find their sheep on the way to the stable, and also there was obviously the donkey, cows, horses, and chickens, piglets.
Yeah, I work on a farm and I know what the shed can smell like. It smells like rotten dung.
There's also poo in barns.
Okay.
He was born on Christmas Day. Mary and Joseph was so happy because they got a baby boy. They named him Jesus. It was cold outside and it was snowing in Bethlehem.
And do you think everyone was cold in the stable?
Everybody was very cold, but the animals went and got some hay and put it over baby Jesus and Mary and Joseph.
Do you think they had hot water bottles?
No!
No, they didn't have hot water bottles.
So Mary took off her scarf to keep baby Jesus warm. Joseph took his scarf for the nappy, and they milked the cow to get milk for baby Jesus.
The first Noel, the angel did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep.
There was also 3 shepherds who were out one day trying to find their sheep. Then an angel appeared to them. They were quite freaked out because, who wouldn't be if an angel just randomly came up to your face saying, "A new king has been born. You must go to the king." So they did as the angel said. They went to the king. The angel probably... Camels, when they saw a really bright star, they actually studied astronomy. So they actually kind of studied stars. What's astronomy? So the 3 wise men knew this was an extra special star, so they decided to follow it all the way where it led to Bethlehem, where they found the new king. They were quite confused because what king is born in a stable? But anyway, the wise men wanted to see the baby to give their gifts to him. King Balthazar, King Caspar, and King Melchior.
So what do the kings give to baby Jesus?
Gold. Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
I mean Frankenstein. Then they gave the gift myrrh, which is a kind of an oily perfume. The wise men offered their gifts to him, Jesus Christ, King of Kings. The shepherds offered their love for him, Jesus Christ, King of Kings. King Herod found out about this. He was very mad about this because he wanted nobody else but him to be in his throne. If you want to stay as a king, you need to just be a good king, be a good ruler. You need to have respect for other people. Maybe King Herod is like Donald Trump, all about himself and wears orange fake top. Joseph found out about this in a dream. He decided that he was going to move to Egypt with Mary and Jesus. This was a hard thing to hear by the donkey because the donkey did not want to travel to Egypt. A few years later, They found out that King Herod was gone, so they moved back to Bethlehem. Poor donkey. He had a lot to put up with carrying Mary. I hope he got to go to like a donkey spa or something like that, because like without the donkey, like none of this would have happened. Mary wouldn't be able to give birth to Jesus in the stable. Then the three wise men wouldn't have found out about it because it'd be way far away. And so with the shepherds, so they'd have no frankincense. So poor Jesus, they need to think about the donkey more. He's a hard-working donkey. We have come to the end of our Christmas story. We hope you all enjoy it. We wish you all a Merry...
Thank you very much. And a special thanks to Miss Harding's third class and Miss Fitzgerald's senior infants from Ennis National School, who brought the Nativity Story to life for our reporter Siofra Mulqueen, and indeed for all of us this morning. And not forgetting our beautiful singers, Amber, Louise, Ciara, Lily, Orla and Zoe from Temple Oak in Dublin. From me